Hi, this is Georgi and today I'd like to show you the Acer's new offering in budget class tablets, the Acer Iconia One 7. The series does emphasize different colors but more importantly various price points as well, in order to fit better suit in users' pockets. Currently there are two models available. One has a quad-core platform by Intel while the other one is run by a dual-core Intel Atom processor. You get the Intel's Atom CPUs in both cases. Naturally, the lower priced model will only get you to the dual-core version. The design of the models is overall identical. They are labeled B1 730 HD and B1 750 HD for the dual-core and quad-core systems respectively. The pricier option also delivers better Intel graphics as opposed to a Power VR accelerator in the cheaper tablet. The plastic does not collect any nasty fingerprints, and even though it might not appear very classy, there is some interesting texturing on the back helping you to have a better grip when holding the device with one hand. And that should not be a problem considering the fact we've got a 7-inch form factor in our hand. The screen has an IPS matrix with a resolution of 1280 by 800, which is quite respectable for a device in that price range. It is hard for me to say anything negative for this screen. The finger movement on display surface is nice and easy and the amount of reflections is acceptable. The Intel Atom processors I mentioned above provide smooth user experience. The pre-installed Android OS is Android 4.4. I would say this is closer to the pure Android outside look, despite some changes in icons and menus in the tablet settings section. In addition to the difference in graphic solutions, it's also worth mentioning that both Iconias have a micro SD card slot in case you want to expand the 16 gigs of storage integrated. There is also a gigabyte of RAM available in both variants. Generally speaking, performance is not bad at all for both tablets. However, using more demanding apps, especially graphics-intensive games, might give you quite a bit of a lag, which will of course ruin some of your gaming experience, so keep in mind that Iconia One 7 is a rather modest option in that respect. There is a difference in camera tech between the two 1.7s. The more affordable tablet has 2-megapixel camera on the back, while the more expensive one has a 5-megapixel main camera. Battery life is not the best, which I think is to be expected from a tablet in this given price range, and it seems to fit comfortably in other representatives of the class. The overall tech package looks pretty nice for this price range as I mentioned, but the only thing I would like Acer to include in future is the ambient light sensor for automatic brightness adjustment. Perhaps shouldn't be that critical to a tablets like this, mostly because they are offered at a price point which should dramatically change our expectations. Nevertheless, Iconia One 7 has quickly become one of my favorite budget models, and it is certainly in my personal best. The correlation between price and functionality the end user gets is great. And on that note, I'll say goodbye. My name is Georgi and I hope to see you again in our YouTube channel. You can read more about this tablet in laptop.bg. Bye.